For problem 7, part A, I think I just forgot to include the 10 to 10 to the 14th part of my answer. And for 7B, as I'm doing corrections, I'm a little confused on what other explanation you want for why it's positive, because I had included that it was positive because the electron moves against the field, which I will kind of restate again for my corrections because I don't know what other explanation you would like me to provide for this, because this is kind of what I thought we said in class and also what I had on my exam note sheet. For part 2, number 7, part B, I didn't explain the direction I had either. So for 7, I started by drawing a diagram using what was stated to me, with the electron starting at the origin and the field going in the plus x direction. And it's important to remember that for this problem, it's an electron, so the charge given will have to be negative all around because an electron is a negative particle. So for part A, I found the force by using this equation, and the charge is negative and the field is positive, so the overall sign on force has to be negative. And then I just plugged in the numbers that were provided for charge and field, and I got this value, and it's in the negative x direction because of this sign, like I said. And to find the acceleration, I used Newton's second law, which is F equals ma, and I just again plugged in the force I just calculated and the given mass of an electron and solved for A. And since the acceleration was negative when I solved, and because the force is to the left in the negative x direction, that also means the acceleration is in the negative x direction. For part B, I knew that it was a uniform field as stated in the problem, so I used this equation that includes the potential difference, and I solved for potential and plugged in the numbers to find this magnitude of the potential. And like I said earlier, or I had written on my original exam, it's positive because electrons moving against the electric field are having a potential that is positive. And likewise, if electron moves with the electric field, the potential is negative. And then for the second part of B, I used this equation to solve for the change in the potential energy, and I plugged in the values that were given, or that I just calculated, and solved for the change in potential energy. And this value is negative not only because of how the math works out, but also because particles like to minimize their potential energy, so it moves to kind of like make the potential energy negative.